Hello and welcome to week number 3 of your Burnout to Breakthrough programme. Now I hope you are happy where you are right now. I did mention that in week 2 and by the end of week 2 you should now start seeing those positive results come through. I really do hope if you have followed the programme step by step and implemented the 4 resources of cardio, strength, balance and good nutrition, that it should be serving you well now. You should be now experiencing more energy. You should now be feeling a bit more positive and motivated towards the programme. I really do hope as well that you've noticed a certain change in your stress levels and possibly even how you might approach some certain stressful situations. I really am a big fan of these 4 natural resources and I'm really excited for you to be here now in week number 3 as we progress and implement and build on these 4 resources to get you to the end of week 3. Some of you may have enjoyed the changes you've had to make into your life, or some of you might have thought, oh my god, this is such hard work. And even some of you might have been a bit frustrated with me or the programme along the way. But this is actually completely natural. It's so normal because basically you're coming up against resistance. You're basically right now changing the way your brain is used to doing things. So it's making or breaking a habit. That's exactly where you are and what you're doing right now. It is tough to make and break a habit, especially if you want to implement change into your life. And they say it takes roughly about 30 days, one full month. But with persistence and patience, these are the 2 key ingredients for you to continue getting those positive results. Again, if you haven't had the time to finish week number 2 or even week number 1 still because your life is just too busy, then don't worry. I do hope that you have been trying to look into the videos and trying to engage as to what is actually asked from you. Again, I don't want any pressure on you at all. I know that we completely lead busy lives and sometimes chaotic lives, and we do find ourselves in situations where you think and wake up every now and then like, how did I get here? But at the end of the day, this is for your own benefit and you need to have the right mindset in order to get the most out of this programme. So again, if you haven't had the time to complete week number 2 or even week number 1, absolutely fine, but please join week number 3 when you have fully implemented all those resources and been building on those 4 resources as we move forward into week number 3. So after completing week number 2, this is where you should be at right now. From week number 1 on the cardio section, you should now be doubling up on your cardio. So if you were starting at 5 to 10 minutes of walking, that is now brought up to 10 to 20 minutes per day for 5 days out of the 7. If you were running, again you're doubling up. If you're running 5 to 10 minutes, those 5 days, you are now running 10 to 20 minutes. For those who already have an existing cardio practice in their weekly workouts, then you are either including the walking element or the running element in addition to your cardio workout. On the strength side, this is when John jumped into the programme and he was telling you about the pain signals that your body is trying to give you. Please don't ignore them. From week number 1, it was encouraged that with every hour that you work at a desk or by computer, please take that 5 minutes break. And week 2 is all about emphasising the reason why you need to do this, the reason why it's so important for you to get up and keep moving if you do have a lifestyle that involves prolonged sitting at desks and computers. On the balance side, which is my favourite part of the programme, this is all about you. You are having now you time every single day for 1 hour. You can either break that up between half an hour in the morning, half an hour in the evening. But week 2 is all about introducing the idea of meditation, and I was encouraging you to consider a practice of meditation for 5 minutes per day. So if you have been doing that, great. And also I would love to hear your feedback on your meditation practices. And for the good nutrition side, in the first week it was all about cutting out all the junk food. If you can't see it, you won't think about it, therefore you won't eat it. And on the second week, I was encouraging you to halve your meat intake if you do eat meat in your diet. This is so you can actually then have the opportunity to double up on your fruits and your vegetables. It is amazing the difference that you'll notice and you feel inside your body when you eat the right foods. So it was encouraging me to eat clean. If you are already a vegetarian and you don't eat meat, I was then encouraging you to maybe halve your days from eating veg to then actually trying a vegan diet, which means no dairy products. So please let me know how you got on week 2 with that. So what can you expect week number 3 of your Burnout to Breakthrough program? Well, this is all about the balancing act. We really are going to look now at all your areas of your life, and today we're going to be talking to you about the Wheel of Life. Now, I was given this tool by my really good friend who is also a life coach, Chris Dudley, and it really gave me some good insight as to what areas of work that I needed to work on in my life. So that's what we'll be discussing today. Day number 2 of week 3 is all about the importance of breathing, which might actually sound quite daft, and considering we actually do this without thinking, but there are actually certain techniques that can bring your stress levels down, and again, a very important tool if you are experiencing high volumes of stress in your life. Day 3, 4, 5 and 6, again, this is where we hone in on these 4 resources, so it's the cardio, the strength, the balance and the good nutrition. By the end of week 3, this is when I personally feel you're going to be in your stride with this program. You can see how the weeks have now been mapping out. You can see the weeks ahead and what you will need to do in order to continue with your healthy eating and exercising habits. And when you naturally and genuinely see the results coming through that you're looking for, this will give you the motivation to carry on into week 4 and beyond. See you in the next video for day number 1 of week 3.